Hello students, on behalf of United Group of Institutions, I Swaroop Malik welcome you all to this online class of Power Theft and Energy Management. Today we are going to see lecture number 2 of Demand Side Management. Today we will start this lecture with the following topics. First of all, we will discuss about customer acceptance and its implementation issues. Second one is national and international experiences with DSM. And third one is the next generation of DSM. As in our last lecture, we have already discussed about the concept and scope of demand side management, the evolution of demand side management, and the DSM strategy, planning, implementation, and application part. So let us start with our topic with customer acceptance and its implementation issues. So customer acceptance is a critical part as far as this demand side management is concerned. There are few challenges that these utilities are right now facing as far as demand side management is concerned. The challenges that the utilities are facing is of a very diverse nature, and by time we expect that the utilities will overcome such challenges and people will accept this DSM with their arms open. So the utilities are basically the driving force and are responsible for implementing the DSM programs, but their supporting policies and regulation lag behind the practical situation. However, the tariff is fixed by regulators only, and before them, utilities find it hard to quantify the benefits of DSM in terms of kilowatt and kilowatt hour. So, basically, low awareness of energy efficiency and DSM program is a major issue. Most of the customers are less literate and hence not able to understand the benefits of this activity. Since energy efficient appliances are costlier than the standard appliances, consumers may not show interest in buying them. The lack of communication between utilities and consumer is yet another reason. Many of the high consumption consumers are yet to carry out energy audits, hence, it is difficult to collect reliable information on their current operation. Lack of available funds for research and experimental work is also a reason. The DSM's financial incentives are time of use tariffs, which charge higher rates for energy during peak period and lesser rates during off peak period, thereby encouraging consumers to shift their use to off peak hours. And this requires the smart meters, and the installation of smart meters need a very high initial amount. So these are the few challenges that right now the DSM programs is facing while implementing this in consumers. And to ensure sustainable supply, the total capacity of electricity generation must be higher than the maximum demand. The stakeholders are not sure whether the DSM programs can have predictable and sustainable savings or not. They look at DSM as a brand building exercise and an opportunity to connect with the people. So that is the main concern for the utilities, that still now even the distribution companies are taking it as a burden, since they are already have their own problems and don't consider DSM to be a way out. The participation is merely to ensure compliance or as a form of a brand building exercise or mere generation of false report. So this is the right now the condition of all distribution companies. They are not taking it so seriously about the DSM, and even they are not able to make the consumer aware about it. And as a result of that, it is still a very big challenge for these utilities to implement DSM and to make it popular among the consumers. So these are the few challenges that I have discussed here. There are numerous more challenges that are still being there that I have not included here, but the utility companies have to go for step forward and just make aware the consumers and make them ready to use or to implement this strategy. These are the national experiences with DSM. The following policies and institutions make possible implementation of DSM, such as Energy Conservation Act 2001, we have Electricity Act 2003, we have National Electricity Policy, in which the Bureau of Energy Efficiency will provide technical assistance for the establishment of DSM cells in distributed companies. Then we have the tariff policies, we have the forum of regulators, we have state electricity regulatory commissions, we have state designated agencies whom we call it SDA, and the distribution companies. So these are the few initiatives that has been taken by our government to successfully implement DSM, and these are basically the programs or the utilities that are responsible for implementing DSMs. Apart from that, the other DSM activities in India are mainly awareness programs, lighting, agriculture DSM, appliance exchange replacement, demand response, power factor penalties, replacement of inefficient pump sets with efficient pump sets, and efficient lighting, including the Pradhan Mantri Bachat Lamp Yojana. So that was launched in 2013-2014, and this through this Pradhan Mantri Bachat Lamp Yojana, a person can go through a nodal center, and there they will receive 2 LED bulbs for their use at a very cheaper price. So these are the few initiatives that the government has taken till now. Many more initiatives are still awaited. Hope we will see with the paucity of time. We are just limiting our discussion to this topic only. We have many more programs that the government is right now taking, but these are the few programs that I have talking about in this section. Then we have an international experiences with DSM. So the majority of DSM undertaken by utilities in the UK is environmentally driven and occurs under obligations imposed by the electricity regulators. Under this initiative, the regulators require utilities to spend a fixed amount per customer on household energy savings. In Denmark, communication of information on energy consumption in appliance energy consultancy for commercial companies and public institutions have been arranged. So globally speaking, DSM programs have become more narrowly targeted with very specific objectives. However, the main driver of DSM has not changed in determining how, when and where electricity is used. Consequently, the main goal of DSM programs is still to influence the electricity using behavior of end users to ensure that the objectives of the programs are achieved. So here that's all. For example, we have very top runner programs, a set of energy efficiency standards for energy intensive products such as home appliances and motor vehicles in Japan. So these are the few initiatives that is going worldwide in throughout the world about your DSM implementations. There are many more programs that will become in coming year, and now the next generation of DSM. So in the past, the utility DSM programs depend mainly on incentive plan, mechanical switching, or one-way load control, etc., with unverifiable results. But advanced metering infrastructure provides more data about customer usage, system communications, and measurement of customer responses, with the ability to make and verify real time change in demand. So utilities are able to realize significant reductions in the cost of managing supply instability caused by the growing use of renewable energy sources. So by integrating next generation smart grid technologies into current voltage management, load control, and energy efficiency programs, utilities can realize important savings by reliable flattening peak demand, thereby reducing the need for more generation capacity and lower peak power cost. Of course, the added information provides operational benefits that extend to proper equipment sizing, preventing maintenance, and a better understanding of a system load beyond the substation. So, leading utilities increasingly rely on additional digital engagement tools to keep their customers satisfied, and many are promoting non traditional DSM products and services, including offers from third parties as a new way to meet customer demand and business goals. Another expected change is providing personalized advice and tailored insights and offers, and utilities are not just reducing energy demand but also reducing their cost to serve and improving their overall customer experiences while preparing them to succeed in tomorrow's energy reality. So that's all for the DSM. So we will come with another video with a new topic. Till then, have a nice day. Thank you.